So yesterday I decided to bring out some plants. I kept them covered. Well, they weren't covered during the day, but I covered them up for the nighttime. But, oh, wait a minute. Come on, it ain't that shady. Yes, thank you. Bring it back. The beans, they don't seem like they like the sun. All right, I will see if the wind takes it. I covered up that one, and this one, I just have it in there like that. So maybe it will block some of the cold air. Good morning, friend. It is May 14th. Now, it is showing going forward that we're only supposed to be having lows at night. Ooh, shady. In the 50s. So we're gonna have some warm nights. Last night I brought, or not last night, yesterday, sorry, I know y'all get sick of me messing with my hair, but whatever. Oh, sorry, I accidentally called. So yesterday I decided to bring out some plants. I kept them covered. Well, they weren't covered during the day, but I covered them up for the nighttime just to see how they would do. So I'm coming out to check on them, to uncover them, because it's gonna be my mom. I'm so sorry, that was a pocket dial. I'm sorry if I woke you up. Okay, go back, because I'm recording. All right, bye. I accidentally butt dialed my mommy. And then I'm gonna try to figure out how to get my tall plants, my tomatoes, my basils, my gooseberries, all that out here, and put them somewhere where I can use like the clear garbage bags that I use to cover up my pots for the winter. Use that at night if need be until they're actually ready. I really thought that a lot of my plants that I planted in certain areas were going to be done by the time it got warm, so I could plant my peppers and my sweet potatoes and my tomatoes and things like that. But, oh, wait a minute. Come on, it ain't that shady. Yes, thank you. Bring it back. But I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be. I know for sure my cabbages aren't going to be ready, and I may have to move them to my green stalks when I set them up. But let's just check out my plants. All right. So they're a little smushed, but sweet potatoes, marigolds, sweet potatoes, marigolds. They made it through the night. The lettuce been out. This was some more marigolds. I kind of closed the top because they were so big. Oh, they made it. Okay. And now this one's going to be interesting. This is marigolds, okra, and celery. They made it. Look at it. Good business. Now my celery that I bought suffered a little bit because I didn't water them. But it came back. They were slumped all over, but they're happy. Okay, get it, get it, get it. I broke the bloom on this marigold, but that's okay. It'll bloom again. It bloomed in the house. Look at that. All right, so everything made it that I brought out yesterday. And then as far as the previous days that I stopped covering, the thyme and the sage are doing okay not being covered up. I think this is chives. It wanted to die being out here. It's coming back. And my chamomile. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm all up in my chamomile, doing good. The sunflowers I took out of my collard green bed, yeah, I might be a wrap for those. And look, I haven't gotten a chance. I should have pulled all the blooms, but I got a strawberry getting ready to be picked. This rosemary died off, but that's okay. But those peas, the sweet peas that I planted, they seem to be doing okay, not being covered up. And lastly, the watermelon. I haven't been covering up this watermelon and it's been doing fine. So there's what, 4 sugar babies. And what is this one? I don't remember what this one is. Hold on. A crimson sweet. I wanted to see if I could grow a full-size watermelon. Like this bed, talking about my beds aren't going to be ready. This bed and this bed was supposed to be all my pepper plants. The lettuce and the broccoli are just barely making an appearance. I at least have 3 weeks, maybe less, before I can plant in here. So these are gonna have to be transplanted into my green stalk because they're taking forever. The collard greens, now the main bunch, I think I can harvest before it's time to put my peppers in here because they are a good size. They really are. But I do have some smaller ones that will not. So the ones that I started in the house are big. The ones that I dropped seeds for are still kind of small. So they're probably going to have to be transplanted so I could put my peppers here. Because peppers and brassicas, they don't want to be together. Now this I might be able to keep because this is going to be my sweet potato bed. And a little bit. And sweet potatoes and brassicas can pair together. So this might be okay. But these 2 beds, not so much. And one of the main reasons why they say is because they have different acidity levels for soil. I don't do all that and checking my acidity level and pH level and this. So I very could just possibly just say the hell with it. I'm going to plant peppers with brassicas, but I'm going to try to do right and go according to what they say and not plant them together. So I'm going to try that. And these 2 are going to be cucumbers, but they're growing good. And I looked it up. Now I have to look at the past video because I might have thought I was planting 1 collard green and 1 cabbage, but I'm pretty sure I thought both of these were collard greens. I don't know. Either way, that is not a collard green. That is not a cabbage either. Hey friend. So yesterday off camera, I decided to make the jump and take all my plants outside. It was only supposed to be a low in the 40s at night, but I wake up and they claimed it got down to 39. I took them outside. I didn't even cover them up. I was just over it. So let's see how they did. And when I say everything, I mean everything. And it's kind of chilly right now. It's supposed to get up to the 70s and it's supposed to be rainy. It's a little chilly right now. The sweet potatoes got a little sun scorch, but you know what? That's friend calling me. I'm gonna have to call him back. But I think their feet are a little bit too wet. I'm gonna go ahead and plant them today before they die. This is not where these tomatoes are going. I just put them here so I can clamp them in because I didn't put them in the ground, but I just wanted to be able to clamp them so they won't fall over. But they're okay. Let's see. The beans, they don't seem like they like the sun. Celery and okra's okay. Yeah, the basil, they don't look like they like the sun. Peppers are okay. The gooseberries are meh. They fell over. Cucumbers are meh. The sun got to them a bit. They should recover today because it's going to be cloudy. And these tomatoes the sun, I'm guessing that's the sun, got to them. But they still alive. Y'all gonna have to figure it out. Because they got too tall. And I'm looking at a couple of YouTubers and they seem to have that issue too. They had to make the jump because their plants got too tall to stay inside. I don't know how they're gonna well, they already made it through the night. But they're alive. I just came to the point to where if I gotta buy some more plants, I gotta buy them, because I hate for all that hard work to go for naught. But they just couldn't be in the house anymore. Before it rains, I am gonna plant these sweet potatoes, so let me do that real quick. Ooh, it's chilly. Chilly. I definitely want to get these sweet potatoes in the ground because I think I might have overwatered them and they seem to be suffering from that, and I don't want it to rain again, because it is going to rain again with them in this container, because it's going to be too much water. Now they're going to be in this bed. I have the trellis from the arch over, so I think I'm going to plant them on the outside on this side so we can start trellising going that way. And I don't have a tripod. Oh, they feel like they are so sick. And I don't have any more slips, so this is it. Are you surprised I'm not using my hands? And you know what? Because I sure was going to forget. I know I'm covering a plant. Let me get the bone meal. I don't know what time they said it was going to rain, but it's going to rain. And then maybe if it's enough space, I could put a cloche. I see a little bug in there. I hope it's not the type that's going to eat my plant. All right. Your roots are good. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I had to get you in this dirt. You were suffering. You were suffering. All right. Let me put this down and backfill. I think where this is, I can't just... Let me see. That's the best I could do, is that one's somewhat covered. And I had to cover this plant with that one, which I'm sure it won't mind. I don't know. I feel like I'm about to lose my sweet potato slips, and I may have to buy some. I was so optimistic about this year, but this weather just won't cooperate. Oh, what can I do? Let me see if I have any more clear cups. Maybe I could do the clear cups. Let's see, I cut some slits in them for airflow, because these things are not happy. Let me see. All right, we'll see if the wind takes it. I covered up that one, and this one, I just have it in there like that. So maybe it will block some of the cold air. Let's try it. All right, it's been a few days since I planted these sweet potato slips. They're still alive. They're not 100%, but they're still alive. This one is more alive, so I guess it'll be okay. Seeing roly-polies in there. I think this was eating up my cabbage, but they're still alive. And this is actually a few days after I did a massive planting, so you'll see that video coming up. I might have to release like an extra video in a week so I can get caught up, because I think right now my videos are like a week and a half behind. But anyway, that is a little update on the sweet potatoes. Thanks for hanging with me, friends. Oh, the butterflies. Oh, I wish I could turn it so you could see it. Okay, anyway, friend, until next time. Bye.